It started with a chain and a padlock. My me private dock, mind you, suddenly sealed off like some crime scene. And the worst part? The HOA president, Karen Whitmore, had the gall to say it was for community safety. Excuse me? I stared at the lock, mouth dry, heart pounding with that all too familiar mix of disbelief and fury. This has to be a joke. But nope. A shiny notice taped on the gate read, "Unauthorized private structures in violation pending lawsuit." Lawsuit? What kind of backwards twilight zone had I just walked into? I took a long breath, squinting under the harsh Florida sun as it bounced off the lake, trying to calm my nerves. The dock had been part of my property title for 15 years. Built it myself. Passed every inspection. Paid the taxes. And now they wanted to claim it for the HOA's shared recreation zone. I marched straight to Karen's porch. She was, as usual, sipping some overpriced green juice, flipping through a clipboard like she ran a Fortune 500 company. "Karen, what the hell is going on with my dock?" She didn't even flinch. "You're violating HOA Bylaws Article 14, Section C. Any structures extending into the lake are subject to HOA regulation. We're protecting community interests." My jaw dropped. "It's on my deed. You can't just lock it up like it's your backyard swing set." Karen gave me that infuriating smirk, the one that says I've already talked to my lawyer, and you'll lose. "Take it up with the board," she said, turning her back like the conversation was over. That night, I couldn't sleep. My fists clenched at every creak of the old ceiling fan. I reread my deed 5 times. I called my attorney. Yep, 100% legal structure, even grandfathered in. What Karen was doing? Borderline fraud. She'd forged a communal zone overlay in an internal HOA map. Total BS. But I knew fighting through official channels would take weeks, months, even. And in the meantime, Karen would prance around like Queen of the Lake. So I came up with a better plan. The next morning, I installed a brand new, shiny aluminum sign on the dock fence. In bold red lettering. "Danger, crocodile breeding area. Do not enter. Violators will be prosecuted." I even added a few government-style hazard symbols for flair. And just for good measure, I played low croc growls on a Bluetooth speaker hidden near the reeds. By noon, word had spread like wildfire. Karen's morning power walk stopped cold at my gate. I peeked through the blinds and caught her face, priceless. Eyes wide. Lips twitching. Her precious HOA clipboard clutched like a bulletproof shield. She was on her phone in seconds. Probably 911. Or maybe animal control. A few neighbors came by too, whispering and pointing. One of them, Tommy from 2 houses down, even shouted, "Did you see one already?" I stepped out casually with a cup of coffee. They usually don't come out till dusk. But this time of year, they're very territorial. Karen's face turned a shade of off-white I hadn't seen before. "You're bluffing," she snapped. "Wanna hop the fence and find out?" I said with a grin. She didn't. Turns out the sign worked too well. The HOA cancelled their plan to turn my dock into a shared kayak launch the next day. But Karen? Oh, she wasn't done. 2 weeks later, I got a notice in the mail. Malicious misinformation endangering community trust. Along with you guessed it, a lawsuit for defamatory signage and fraudulent environmental hazard claims. You could not make this up. But guess what? In court, my lawyer brought receipts. Photos. Deed copies. And best part, testimony from the guy who originally sold me the land, confirming the dock's legit status. We also revealed how Karen had forged that internal HOA zone map to sneak control over several private structures, not just mine. That little twist blew the courtroom wide open. The judge tossed the HOA's suit and slapped Karen with a $10,000 fine for document falsification. Boom. She stepped out of the courtroom like she'd swallowed a cactus. Her reputation torched. Residents started questioning everything she touched. And that doc? Yeah, I threw a barbecue on it the next weekend. Played Welcome to the Jungle on repeat. Even Tommy came by with inflatable gators. But the cherry on top. Karen ended up being voted out of the HOA board in a special election. Turns out, people don't like being lied to or losing amenities to a wannabe tyrant. Let's just say, the gators weren't real. But karma? Oh, she bites. If you enjoyed this wild ride, smash that subscribe button on my YouTube channel for more true drama and neighborhood justice.